welcome to my Fluid Art channel. This is Anna Quintana with St. Cross Art, and I'm continuing in my series of Indian blankets that have been inspiring me. I just love the colors, the designs. They just call to me. So this is my current inspiration, and it's part of a collection that I'm creating right now. So the colors that I'm using to me are inspired by these blankets and also by the colors of the Southwest. This is the one that I am going to try and work with today. I just think the colors are gorgeous. The base color that I've chosen for today, or my pillow, is called Rainstorm, and it is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, I've already painted the canvas with it, and that's because this is a large canvas. This is a 24 by 30, I believe. And I want to make sure that I get good coverage on it. So by painting it first, I know I've laid down a good coat. I will also put my pillow on, as you've seen me do before, and then I will add the colors. Today's palette, I'm using a dark black color. I am going with a beautiful terracotta shade. This is a raw sienna, which kind of mimics these pieces here. It's a beautiful kind of a mustardy brown color. White, as you can see, white is a predominant color in this. Some gold, I just think that that would add, this is a pale gold, some beautiful luminescence to the color, onto the blanket. And then I mixed up a special custom color to kind of go with the dark red that I'm seeing here. I've got a mica pigment color that I like to use because it gives it a really nice iridescent shine. And of course, we have got to go with a turquoise color or a teal. Almost every Indian blanket, or many of them that I've seen, have this gorgeous color in it, and I love it, so we've got to use it. All right, so next time you see me, I'm going to go ahead and pour my puddle to begin with, my pillow, and then we're going to start layering the colors on top. And wish me luck. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in a little bit. Hi, and welcome back. As you can see, I've got my pillow all poured using this gorgeous Rainstorm color, which I think is really apropos for the type of painting that I'm making today. I am going to layer some different colors and pour them. I'm going to pop a few bubbles. That's what I'm doing with this little torch here. I'm not going to talk a whole lot because I really need to concentrate on the composition, but I'm really excited to do this painting, and again, just have some wonderful blankets that I've researched and looked at online that just really inspired me, and I'm going to continue to do more in this collection. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's get pouring. So now I'm going to be putting on the cell activator. Actually, I'm going to be swiping it on. So I'm going to be using a fairly large palette knife to swipe across and see what we get here. I've got several different palette knives that I will be using, and I'm going to use a different color cell activator. Down here I'm going to use probably black, Payne's Gray, And here I'm probably going to use a white. So here we go. Let's see which one I want to use. Probably, I'm thinking the big one. So let's do that in black. Here's my CA right here. I'm going to be putting it right on the palette knife and swiping. And you have to do this quickly because once the cell activator is on, it's showtime. You gotta go. going to kind of work a 360 here to make sure I can get all these cells to come out a little bit.
No way.
So I think I'm not going to do anything more to it. The more I look at it, even though I love the colors that I used, and I still think it's very kind of Southwest looking, these look almost like horses. So almost like they're being ridden. There's a lot of motion there. So I'm thinking about maybe calling this one Riders on the Storm, since the color is called Storm Cloud, and there's just so much movement going like this that looks kind of like horses to me. These look kind of like mountains, maybe some Southwest mountains, that I think that's what I'm gonna go with. It wasn't exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna keep trying to work the blanket. I think this particular method, while it creates some great paintings, may not be exactly the right one. I've sort of been experimenting, but I am pleased with the results. I do like it. I think it's a cool painting. So thanks for joining us today. I really appreciate it. And be sure to subscribe and like and comment on my paintings. Thank you so much. Bye. So I want to show you some parts of this painting. It's still wet, that I think are really, really cool. They're some of my favorites. I really like kind of this blue on black cells. They're very subtle. When they dry, you're going to see how iridescent they are. This is gonna really shine. And there's some cool stuff going on here in this corner. Let me bring you over here, and I apologize for all the glare. I've got lots of lights going on here. This is really intricate here. You've got a lot of lacing, and that's because I used the white cell activator on that versus the black cell activator that you can see here. There's some cool things going on in here. It looks kind of almost like mountains, and these could almost be little planets. This is the second figure, which I really like. As I said earlier, these remind me of horses. It's almost like something is being ridden. And I'm thinking about calling this one Riders in the Storm because of the color of it being rainstorm, and just the motion kind of reminds me of horses. So again, here's some really cool stuff. Using Southwest colors, Indian blanket colors. Didn't quite turn out like an Indian blanket for sure, but that is the beauty of fluid art. You might start with an inspiration, might start doing something one way and it ends up being the other way. But I'm still going to keep trying different techniques to get that Indian blanket look. But I'm not displeased with this one. I actually like it a lot. I think it would look cool somewhere hung up. So anyway, that's what we're looking at, and I will definitely show you the dried results once they're ready. Thanks again for joining me.